Right now, it feels like there's a very small group of people who are desperately trying to attack Paper Mario Origami King. It feels as if there's some semblance of the Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door fan base left that are obsessively hating this game for not being a rehash of the Thousand Year Door. That's kind of what it all comes down to, is that like it's not exactly the same as the Thousand Year Door, so that makes it bad. And this is of course a complete joke. I've been shitting on this mindset since Super Paper Mario came out. There's nothing wrong with what Nintendo is doing with the Paper Mario games. Super was fine, Sticker Star was fine, Color Splash was fine, and I'm sure Origami King will be fine as well. And it is an interesting. It is interesting to see how much has changed over the past couple of years. Because now that I think Color Splash's quality is more widely known and appreciated, I think people are a lot less skeptical of Origami King. So a lot of the complaints, a lot of the whining, a lot of the bitching, aside from maybe people like the BitBlog, like a lot of the complaints have died down a lot. And I mean a lot. Like I'm honestly having to hunt to find any of the old guard, because I think Color Splash really did make people appreciate the new Paper Mario. It made more people fans, and going by what I've seen of Origami King, it's going to be another great game, and there's no real reason to be worried other than the fact that like, oh, it's not exactly the same as the Thousand Year Door. We're at the point now where people are bitching about NPCs not having hats. Like that's the major complaint for this one. They don't have hats, and that's apparently a deal breaker for some people. And I think that's ridiculous. I think that's very petty. I think that's asinine. I think that needs to be. That's not a reason to be critical of the game. You know what I mean? Like you're these people almost treated. Well, actually, I think Color Splash got more criticism. These people almost treat Paper Mario like it's worse than The Last of Us Part 2. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you didn't give this toad a hat? Like, that's gonna be a yikes from me, dog. No buy, no purchase. It's so weird, right? Well, we're currently seeing a lot of people damage controlling shit like The Last of Us Part 2 and Final Fantasy VII and Doom Eternal and Death Stranding, and yet somehow, there's still a whole lot of people out there still shit-talking Paper Mario, in spite of being an all-around far higher quality franchise. I can't get over this. I really can't. But I am happy to see, like with a lot of Switch games, a lot of Wii U games, things seem to have improved considerably over the past generation. And unlike with Starlink, I don't think Origami King is going to be complete shit compared to the last one. I think it's going to be solid, even if it's not quite as good as Color Splash. That's actually something I feel. Like, Origami King might not actually be as good as Color Splash. Like, I already feel like the visuals and the music aren't quite as good, but we'll have to see when the game actually comes out. We'll have to see what I feel about that when the game actually comes out. So, my thoughts on this, I am getting Origami King day one. I will be streaming it on Twitch. I might have to get it digitally to do that because Amazon is not getting me my game on time. I will be streaming it on Twitch. I will be talking about the complaints. I will be addressing them. Video review, hopefully that weekend. Hopefully we can get through this. And hopefully this time I can address these complaints and prevent people from creating these false narratives. Because there were a lot of false narratives, right? Like Sticker Star. A lot of people think that battles are pointless, which is completely not true. It's faster to get coins through battles, like that you can use to get better equipment. Like I don't understand better stickers, I should say. I guess stickers are a form of equipment in this game, but in that game. But anyway, I am perfectly optimistic for Origami King, and I can't wait to see more.